EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. On the return, here's Sim. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Off he goes. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
Schultz is the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They run with the longtime Bengal, Joe Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a first down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Mixon. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5. Here's Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Fairbairn's kick is good, and the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, this is Downs. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. He's got the big man, Mo Alley Cox. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
He's going to tuck it and go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And this will be incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got it about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Throwing is Richardson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indy.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The extra point by Gay is good, and the Colts move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time. There's a lot of room to operate.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Now, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs, are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers. And when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the 1st down.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 16-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, Richardson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. Powering forward, he's in. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Indianapolis. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfect for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one, and I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
We are through 1. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Second and 11. That's over the middle and caught by Collins.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and a yard. A run here with Mixon. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the 1st down up to the 45. On play action, Stroud. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On 2nd down, Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
2nd and 7. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, it's Mixon. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Stroud. Catch made. That's Woods. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Stroud to throw. To the left side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Colts have got it. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
He'll try and he's in! C.J. Stroud, touchdown Texans. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, this is Downs. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Richardson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. On 2nd down, Richardson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. To throw, it's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the ground, this is Sherman. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's to the right side and incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A 1st down picked up as they are getting close. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Here's Sermon. And he's into the end zone. Trey Sermon. Touchdown, Colts. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sim. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Richardson going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 3rd and 5. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Richardson. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. The Texans offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Stroud. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got a receiver, that's Woods. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now, Stroud. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Here's Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts offense going to take over just before the half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a 1st down. They go right back to Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
From the gun, Richardson. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. The Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. On the handoff, it's Mixon. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Stroud going to set up to throw. Catch made. That's Woods. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Now Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's the veteran, Dario Ogunbowale. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll run here with Mixon. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Dell motioning over. They'll go with him again. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he will dive into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, this is Downs. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Colts are able to get it back within a score. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Stroud. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
On the give, this is Mixon. He's inside the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on E. First and 10. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be taken down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Stroud. That is caught by the tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Gould on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He'll run, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll run here. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. Richardson gonna look to throw. That one complete to Pierce. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Desperation time now setting here in the 4th quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
Pass right side to Downs. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line, and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch, and leads to a big gain.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me, picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Adonai Mitchell, touchdown Indy. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here's Pierce for the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards.
A run here with Mixon. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
3rd and long. To throw is Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Second and 7. On play action, Stroud. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. Back to throw, Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon.
I really like the 3rd down screen play. I thought it was a good call. You're hoping that your running back is able to pick up those extra yards to convert the 1st down. But in this case, he's tackled short, and it brings up 4th down.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. The Colts offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Throwing is Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. From the gun, Richardson. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Looking to throw. Richardson. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go right back to Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll try to run for it. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.